Hey guys, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. Do you guys notice anything different about where I finally got my second bedroom into my YouTube space. My boyfriend surprised me for Christmas. He told me I couldn't go into the second bedroom for like a couple days, and I heard him working, and I kind of had an idea of what it was, but I really wasn't expecting this. It comes with an Echo Dot. I have Alexa. She turns on the studio whenever I want it to be turned on. My TV is in here. I just have to get it a little more set up, and I will give you a tour of this really amazing room, and I'm really happy that I'm not sitting on the floor in my bedroom anymore. But yeah, I came up with this look today. It was inspired both by the Huda Beauty palette and the Morphe 350M palette. I think it's really good for fall, even though it is officially winter. I live in Florida now, and it doesn't feel like winter down here. It mainly feels like fall, so that's what I came up with. And this also features the new Marc Jacobs Liquid Creme lipstick that I received from Influencer. I got a full size of it. Right here in the color Slow Burn. Amazing, beautiful color. So if you guys want to see how I got this eye look and lip look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I had to close the blinds because they were getting a little bit too bright for my taste. I have my under eye primer, what the fuck am I talking about? My under eye powder. This is Golden by Kat Von D. It's her new Lock-It brightening powder. I got this, I think, on Black Friday when they were like selling it on Sephora.com. I think it was only for VIB and VIB Rouge members. I'm not completely sure. So without any further ado, go ahead and take whatever palette that you have that has these specific brown shades to it. I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. We're going to start with a regular blending brush. I'm using the same blending brush that I always use. And go ahead and take this color right here. Just your basic white setting powder color. I already have my primer on. I used the, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I can't talk. And then we're going to go ahead and take this color right here to go on the lid. Just to create a nice smooth base for the rest of the colors. So put that away. I'm going to go ahead and take my other favorite blending brush, my MAC 221. I'm literally only using this brush for this look, besides another brush I'm using for the outer corner, but this is pretty much for the brunt of all that color. I'm only using this brush. So we're gonna go ahead and take this color right here. It's like a burnt orange color, and we're going to work that into the crease. Can't talk. So we're working that into the crease. Making sure to bring the color all the way down into the inner corner. So we're kind of doing, what is that called? A halo smoky eye, but it's kind of different to it. So that is done. Go ahead and take this shade and put that right below where we just put that orangey shade. Go ahead and take this shade and this shade right here. Blend those two together and put that below that other color that we just used. And again, bringing those colors into that outer corner. And make sure you leave that lid space alone. Last color we're going to use for this palette is this one right here. It's the darkest brown that's all the way on the lower right hand corner of the palette. And we're going to go ahead and put it right on top of those two last shades that we just did, still leaving that lid space alone. I was going to use the 35F palette for this look, but I decided not to, and I'm going to be using instead the Huda Beauty palette. I am obsessed with this palette. I use it all the time, which I need to stop using because it's $65 and I can't afford to just go back and buy it continuously. One thing that I will say, when I was reading the comments on it, A lot of people were complaining about these textures, eyeshadows that were at the top. Obviously, if you are privy to how specific makeup brands work, Huda Kattan says herself that you should not use a brush for these texture colors because it's not going to pick it up. You need to use your fingers. And I feel like a lot of people that were like bitching about why the colors weren't picking up were using brushes and they weren't listening to the fact that you can't use a brush. However, if you really want to use a brush, you don't want to dirty your fingers, the easiest way to use it, I'm not going to actually do it because I don't want to ruin my brush, is to take a brush and go up on the color. That's going to pick up that color and you can pat it onto your eyelid, but I feel like I still get the best results when I use my fingers. Now, anyway, since that lid space is so small, I'm going to go ahead and use my pinky, and I'm going to take the color Dubai. I'm going to start off with the color Dubai, go in with 24K, and then back in with Dubai to kind of mute that really bright gold out. So I'm using my pinky, rubbing it on Dubai. It feels so nice and so pretty. Look at that color. Ooh, there we go. How gorgeous is that? So we're going to go ahead and put that on that lid space. Not going all the way up. If you have hooded eyes, you can go all the way up, but since if you have hooded eyes, your eyes kind of like droop down, it's not going to matter if you put the color all the way up to where the crease is because you're not going to be able to see it anyway. So just leave it like right around here. Okay, without wiping off that pinky, go ahead with 24 karat right there. I was going to say 24 karat K. And this is one of my favorite ones because it looks just like gold leaf and I'm obsessed with it. Okay, and then go back in with Dubai. Kind of just mutes it a little bit. You want to go back in to the Morphe 350M palette and take that darkest color that we used last before we did that glitter color and just blend out any sharp lines that were created with this specific color. So go ahead with that dark brown and then blend out and around it. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sketch Marker Eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to create a nice little wing right there. And we're going to go in with Blessed right here and Moon Dust, I think this one is called. These aren't textured shadows, they are regular shimmery shadows, which are really pretty as well. I'm going to go in with the inner quarter with that. Is take a kohl black eyeliner, the waterline with this. First, I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. As always, this is literally the only mascara that I would buy over and over again because I'm obsessed with it. And I like using two mascaras just because I'm not that crazy about lashes anymore. I'm just very much like over it, you know? Called Mad Lash by The Balm Cosmetics. This is a really, really, really good mascara. It's a super thin brush, which is what I like about it, because I'll go in with that really fat brush from Too Faced and then go in with this. This adds more blackness to my lashes and kind of separates them a little bit more. And I don't wiggle when I use this, I just roll up. Okay, so the last step for this look is going to be the lips. I'm going to go ahead and use these two new Marc Jacobs products. Two, I think this one's only the new one. Marc Jacobs products that I got from Influencer. This is his new Le Marc Liquid Lip Creme. I cannot fucking read because my eyes are so blurry. And this is going to be in the color Slow Burn. And this lip line is going to be in the color Primrose. These are both so gorgeous. I've been wearing this all the time. Which is kind of sucky because usually during December I like to wear red colors just because it's, you know, seasonal, I think. So we're going to go ahead and use Primrose. It's a really nice pinkish color. And go ahead and do the lip liner. This color instead of just lip lining it. And if you get this and you want a completely matte finish, then I recommend just using this one and not the cream. Because the cream doesn't dry 100% matte. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. It's so fucking bright in here. I hope you guys really liked this video and enjoyed this look with the palettes that I used. I will be more consistent with making videos. I know it was MA for a bit, but I promise you I will be back. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and a really, really, really happy new year. Bye guys.